So this is lesson 5-5 in your EnVision math, and it's division as sharing. So we have an example right up here that we can look at if we need to, and it says divide 55 by 4. Divide the tens into 4 equal groups, regroup the 110 as 10 ones, and then divide. So notice this part right here tells you how many groups there are. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're just placing 55 into there. So we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, but then we had this extra 10. So what they did is they broke that up into 10 dots. And then they distributed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But we also have these 5 dots here. So we have 11, 12, and then we'd have 13, 14, 15. So notice in each group there's 13, and then there's that 3 left over for remainder. So that's what we'll be working on, and we saw in those videos. So let's look at this one right here. Draw a picture to explain why 423 divided by 3 equals this. Well, first, I see that we have this many groups, so I'm going to start by making 3 groups. And then what do we need to do? Well, we need to break this 4 up into our hundreds, so we'd have 100, 200, 300. But then, this extra 100 right here, what do? We break that up into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Breaks up into 10. And we already have these 2 right here. So together, we have 12. So let's break that up now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ah, there's no leftovers. That was easy. And then we have 3 ones. We'd have 1, 2, 3. So there's our model to show how we equal 141. And notice it does equal that. We can check because 100, then we have 4 tens, and finally we'd have 1 1. So it matches. Now let's look at number 2. The art teacher displayed 48 paintings, so I'm going to underline that key part, on 3 walls. If each wall has the same number of paintings, how many paintings are on each wall? Well, I'm breaking something large into equal groups. So that means I have 1, 2, 3 groups, because each of these is a wall. So now let's see what we have. We have 48. So I'm going to put that as 1, 2, 3. And then remember, this guy, we're going to break up into what? We're going to break up into, oops, but I did the wrong one. It's not a hundreds, it's a tens. So let me try that again. We break that up into what? Into 10 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we already have these 8 right here, so we need to add those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I know 10 plus 8 is 18. So let's break up those 18 dots now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we're done. So now let's see what we have here. We have 1 10 and 6 ones. So what is that? Well, that is 16. So there's 16 paintings on each wall. Let's head to number 3 now. It says tell how many are in each group, draw pictures. So let's begin with that part. There's 176 magazines divided up into 5 boxes. So let's make our groups. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then what do we have next? Well, we have 100. But notice, I can't break 100 up 5 times. So I need to do this. We need to break this 100 up into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then notice we already have these 7s. So let me actually change that color. We have these 7 tens. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now what is 10 right here plus 7? That's 17. So I have 17 tens. So let's break that up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So then we'd have 2 left over. 16, 17. So what would that be? Well, that's going to be 20 dots. So we would do what? We'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And And then we already had these 6 right here, so that'd be 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. We need to break those 26 dots up. So let's do that. And I'm going to use this because it's easier with the dots. So we have 26 broken up into 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. And then we'd have 1 left over. So what is our answer now? Well, we have 30 plus 5 is 35, remainder 1, because this little guy's left over. 35, remainder 1. So now, let's look at this next one. We're going to eventually be able to do it without pictures, but we're going to continue with these pictures for right now. 56 marbles divided in 3 bags. So I have 1, 2, 3 bags, and 56, 1, 2, 3. And we have those 2 left over. Those 2 tens, so that's going to be 20 dots. And then we have these 3 right here. So 20 dots plus 3 dots, we have 23. Remember, this is not 11, those are 10s. We have 2 10s. So let's break 23 dots up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Oh, but we don't have enough for 24, so let's take those last 2 back. So we have 2 left over. So now let's see how much we have in each group. Well, in this group, we have 1 10, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 17, and there's 2 left over. So there's going to be 17 each bag with the remainder of 2. So now let's head to this next one down here. 71 divided by what? So we have to use these pictures to fill in these blanks. Remember, this number right here, that is my divisor. So we need to figure out how many groups we're making. Well, I see there's 1, 2, 3 groups. We have 3 groups. Here's my remainder right here. So this answer right here is how big each group is. So what do we have? Well, we have 10, 20, so we have 2 in the tens, and then we have 1, 2, 3. We have 3 in the ones column. Let's head to number 6. 176 divided by what? Well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 groups. Remember, this is always my number of groups. So we have 4 groups, and this is how big each group is. So how big is each group? Well, we have 10, 20, 30, 40, and then we need our ones. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So our answer is 44 with no remainders. Now let's head off to this one right here. This one says draw pictures. So not use a calculator, draw pictures. So I have 3 groups, so I'm going to start out with 1, 2, 3, and now I break those 10s up. 10, 20, 30. Uh-oh, we have 1 10 left. So what happens to that 10? Remember, it's broken up into 10 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Or we could just know it's 10 here. And then we already have what? We already have 6 left over from this ones place value. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we could also just write these numbers. We could just put 10 plus 6 instead of writing all those 16 dots out. So we have 16 dots we need to distribute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 left over. So what's our answer? Well, we have what? We have 1 10, and then we have how many dots? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 dots. And do we have any left over? Yeah, we have this guy left over right here. So that is our remainder. 15, remainder 1. Now for this one, same thing, but now we have how many groups this time? We have 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And how do we know we have 4? Well, that's our divisor. So now let's see. We have 6 10s we need to break up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. But then we have 2 10s here. So what do we have to do? We have to break that up into how many ones? Well, 2 10s is equal to 20 ones. If we want, we can draw those dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. But if you could do it without drawing those dots, that's perfect. Now what do we have? We have these 5 right here. So we have 21s and 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what is that? Well, that is 20 plus 5 is 25. So we have 25 ones we have to distribute. So let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So what's our answer? Well, let's check it. We have what? We have 110, because that's how big it is in each group. And then how many ones do we have? Well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ones. Do we have any leftovers? Yeah, we have this guy left over. So it's 16, remainder 1. Let's head on to our word problems now. So a little bit harder, but we can do it with our pictures, with our models. So we have number 9. A company with 65 employees is moving to a new location. All the employees are divided into groups of 5 for the move. So it already is using that word divided, so I probably know I'm going to divide here. Write an equation, find the number of groups for the move. And look, they even have that picture for us. So we can do our model of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we have 65 we're breaking up. So 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. We have 110 left over. So what is that? That's 10 ones. And we notice here we have 5 ones. So what is that? Well, that is 10 plus 5. We have 15 ones. So let's distribute those and see what we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So what do we have? Well, we have 13 in each group. Now, notice that is actually not my answer because it's saying write an equation. So we have to turn this into an equation. They're telling us we're looking for this mystery g. So we're going to do 65 divided by 5 equals that mystery number, what we're looking for, equals g. And then what did g equal? Well, we have g, the people in the groups, is equal to 13. So we have that for our final answer, this and this. Now let's head to number 10. Maya used a drawing to divide 86. She made groups of 17 with 1 left over. Remember, if it's left over, that's our remainder, so I'm going to put an R above it. Draw a picture to determine how many groups Maya made. Well, it's telling me this right here. So let's check. She made groups of 17. So, that means there must be 17 in each group. It's not saying she had 5 groups. It's saying, I may have just told you the answer. It's not saying that she had 17 groups. It's saying she had 17 with 1 left over. So let's see what we can start with. That means this is a group of 17. This is a group of 17. So what is that? 17 and 17, that's 34. This is a group of 17. We're not at 86 yet. So what is that? That is 51. What is 51 plus 17? Well, that is 68. So I guess we can have another group. We're still not at 86, so let's do another one. 68 plus 17, that is 85. So I guess we have another group of 17. And notice, there would be 1 left over because 85 plus 1 is 86. So here's our picture to show how many groups Maya made. She made 5 groups. So I'm going to put that in blue just so it stands out. 5 groups. So that one was a little messy. Sorry about that, students. Number 11. A science museum has 2,400 gemstones displayed equally in 3 cases. So when stuff's equally, it's normally addition or division. And since we've been doing division, I know I'm taking a large number, 2,400, I'm breaking up into 3 groups. So then I know that's going to be division. How many gemstones are in each case? What basic fact did you learn to determine the quotient? Notice this is 4 digits long. It's in our thousands. So our strategy probably isn't going to work because I'm not very good at drawing 3D boxes for thousands. So let's see if we can come up with another strategy. Oh, it's what we practiced on at the very beginning with division. We could take these off and just do 24 divided by 3. So what is that? Well, if we don't know, we can also do 24 equals 3 times blank, and that would be 8. So my basic fact I used was either 24, so let's label it, basic fact was either 24 divided by 3, if you know your division facts, or it was 3 times 8. So either one of those would work. So now, what's our answer? Well, we have 8 for our answer, because that was our missing part, but we have to add those 2 zeros back on. So there's going to be 800 gemstones in each case. Let's head on to number 12 now. Mr. Harold has 268 books on 4 shelves in the classroom. He has the same number of books on each shelf. To find the number of books on each shelf, he divided 268 by 4. So, I wonder what they're going to have us do, because they're telling us what to do. How many 10s did he, they want us to know how he did it. So how many 10s did he regroup, and how many books are on each shelf? So let's begin. So we have 4 groups, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and we can't break 200 up into those groups. So I have to do what? Well, I have 2 hundreds, and I need to regroup those as what? I have to regroup those as 10s. So 2 hundreds, well, that's equal to 20 10s. And then I already have 6 10s right here, plus 6 10s. So what is that? That's 26 10s. So now we can break that up. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and we'd have 2 10s left over. So we have 2 10s left over, and that's going to be what? That's 21s, plus, how many ones do we have here? We have 8, plus 8 ones. So we have 28 left over, 28 ones. So let's distribute those. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I'm going to switch to the highlighter because it's easier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Oh, it ends up perfectly. So what do we get for our answer? Well, we have how many 10s? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 10s. And then we have how many ones? Well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 67 books. Now remember, that's not our only answer, because it also wanted to know what? And I'll change that so it's also blue like the rest. It also wanted to know how many 10s did we regroup? Well, we regrouped 2 10s, which is what we have right here. I'm sorry, not 2 10s. We regrouped 2 hundreds. As what? As 20 10s. Man, we tried to fit a lot in there. Hopefully you guys got that all. Number 13. 5 fourth grade classes from an elementary school took a trip to the United States Capitol. There were 25 students in each class. At the Capitol, a maximum of 40 students were allowed on a tour at one time. What is the least number of tours needed so all the students can take a tour? So, Well, this is actually a 2-step problem. It's not saying we have 25 students broken up into 5 classes. It's saying we have 5 classes, and each class has 25 students. So what is that? Well, that is 100 right here, plus 25. So altogether, there's 125 students. And it's telling me I'm breaking it up into groups of 40. So, what would that look like? Well, here, let's check. That means we'd have one group of 40, which is not 125. We'd have 2 groups of 40, which is 80. 3 groups is 120, which is so close. But we'd actually need another group right here to make that 5. So this last group right here, we will need 4 groups or 4 tours. And this last one is kind of sad, but they're going to be just as a small group of 5. Maybe they like it, but we will need 4 groups. Now, number 14. Ken has 72 marbles. He shares the marbles equally with his friends so they can play the game. Which of the following drawings shows a way Ken could have shared his marbles? And our key part is equally. So first, we have to make sure all the groups are the same, which they are. So now, let's check our next part. It doesn't tell us how many friends he has, so we have to see what? We have to see if they all equal 72. So let's check. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, plus how many ones? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And what does that equal? That equals 72. So A could be right, but let's check the others because it says all of these. So let's check. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, plus what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Which must also equal 72. So B is right. So most likely D is going to be our answer, but let's check C just to check. 10, 20, 30, 40. Plus how many ones? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. And what is 40 plus 32? It's 72. So our correct answer actually is D. Good job, you guys.